really have to do anything.
Yes,
It was
just give me all the credit.
So.
Yes, you hear that? Straight from the horse's mouth, okay? Straight from the horse's mouth. He said it, not me, okay? Good morning, it's your favorite realtor, Taylor Moore, and I have a closing today. So I figured, you know, I've showed you guys what a normal day in my life is like. So I'm like, maybe I should show you what a closing day is like. And I already asked my client, he said he was totally fine with me recording him for my YouTube channel because I always have to ask permission. And I'm super excited to just show you the process of closing. So I'm getting ready to leave. The closing is at 1 o'clock. It's 12:03 right now. I do have something to do right before, so I'm gonna try to leave early. But this closing was supposed to happen on September 9th, okay? But long story short, a few weeks ago, the lender found out that the condo, because this is the condo was actually underinsured. So the HOA had to raise their coverage. I don't know if they went with an entirely different policy, like with a different insurance company, or if they just added on, but we were able to solve it because at first nobody wanted to up the coverage, but it was really affordable. And second of all, the lender said that this house would not meet any Fannie or Freddie Mac guidelines if this house didn't have this insurance. So literally nobody in the condo would be able to sell their unit if the buyer had to use conventional financing. So it was a pretty big deal. But long story short, we're here now. I'm so glad for my client. It's been a long time coming, and I thank him for his patience. He did tell me that I could record his closing or some portions of it for YouTube, so I'm really grateful. So shout out to him because now I can give you guys an inside scoop of what a closing is like. So basically, a closing is exactly that, like you're closing on your home, right? But there's just a lot of paperwork you're signing, a lot of disclosures, a lot of like name transfers. They ask you a lot of questions, but most of the grunt work has been done way before. So you pretty much know what you're getting into. You know exactly how much money that you needed to bring. Well, my client, he actually wired his money a long time ago. So they do give you that option as well to just wire your money or bring a check or something like that. But there's a lot of work that's done beforehand. So if you get to closing, you're pretty much confident that this closing is going to happen unless something comes up last minute. So I'm so excited for him, and I'm so excited to just have a closing. Every closing is just so special. Whether you do like 10 closings in a month or you just do like one, they're all super exciting. So I think I'll get ready to leave. But oh, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, especially if you like what you see here. On my channel, you're gonna see everything from me. I'm not one of those, you know, what do you call it? Snobby realtors. I'm not one of those like, oh, I don't have a personality. Like, no, I have a real life. I have a regular life. But real estate is my true passion. So that's why I do it for a living, and that's why I've had success with it. So if you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you think I'm a vibe, subscribe. Oh, by the way, I did want to mention that this closing, when I say it was last minute, I literally mean it was last minute. The lender was able to get the clear to close documents over the weekend. Today is Monday. And this morning, like right around 9 o'clock, they were able to submit the documents to the title company. And the title company was nice enough to be able to schedule us for 1 p.m. So by the grace of God, I'm so excited. I really hope that my client can get his keys today. I don't see why he wouldn't. He did his wire transfer a long time ago. So if this can get fully funded today by the lender, we should be in a good spot. And maybe I'll be able to show you his house, or at least show you the front of his house. Who knows? Okay, I'll see you guys there. Oh. Hey guys, I just pulled up to the title company. So Ooh, I made good time because I had to make a stop before I got here. So it's 12:54, the closing's at 1 o'clock, so I'm pushing it, but I'm here. Yeah, it's been a busy day. I've actually been up since 5:30. I wanted to wake up at 6:30, but I was so excited to start my day because I had thought about this like new marketing plan I was thinking of for myself, and I don't know, I just could not sleep. Like, I woke up to use the bathroom, and then I said, oh my God, I just started thinking. And I was like, you know what? I might as well just get up because I want to write all of these ideas down. So basically, it's just like a new strategy for me to pivot back into listings. So I mostly work with buyers, and I've only worked with buyers since June of last year because I joined the team and I'm a buyer's agent. But I've done listings, and I haven't done listings, but the last listing I did, I got 32 offers on it. So it's like I'm good at listings. It's just that I was hired as a buyer's agent on this team, so I haven't gotten a lot of support from that. Actually, when I tried to tell my team lead that, you know, I would like to get back into listings, she was not very supportive at all. She was like, no. Well, she didn't say no, she just wasn't supportive whatsoever. Like, I was hoping that, you know, I would be able to get more training, but I realized I just have to do everything on my own, so whatever. But I just feel like I'm really good at it, so I'm not going to let anybody stop me from doing it. I feel like I have a true passion and a true talent for this, so regardless of what anybody says, I'm gonna do it. That's just how I feel about it. So what else? After this closing, I'm probably gonna take myself out to lunch because I'm hungry. And then also I might just go to a coffee shop or do some work because I have a lot of work to do. When you're not closing, you're practically unemployed, or at least that's like how I was trained to think about it, just like in my studies before I even became an agent. They said, like, look, when you're not in front of a buyer, when you're not in front of a seller, you're unemployed. So the rest of your day should be kind of trying to get in front of a buyer or seller. So I may have spent like 4 hours or so just thinking about my marketing strategy, but I consider that like important because if you don't have systems in place, you're not really running a great business. And then also, I just would like to transition into that, to doing more listings. I feel like I'm really, really good at working with buyers, and I'd like to do more. I've done a lot of rentals, I've done a lot of apartments, and I want to get back into what I started with. One day I'll give you a crazy story on how I got my first listing and how ridiculous that listing was. Oh my God. I literally am like a legend at my office that I used to be at. I'm gonna head over there. And like I said, probably gonna go to lunch or something after. Oh, another funny story. I told my client he was a single man when I met him, and I told him, hey, you're not gonna be single by the time you close on this house. And he was like, what the hell are you talking about? And I said, I need to start marketing myself as the single no more agent, because literally it's happened to me 4 or 5 times now that when I went under contract, a client was completely single. And then by the time we closed on their house, they were in a relationship. Like, not like, oh, just talking to somebody, like in a full-blown relationship. So we went under contract end of July. It's end of September now. And a few weeks ago, he told me, he said, oh my God, you were right. And I was like, right about what? And he said, I have a legitimate girlfriend and she like wants to get married. I was like, no way. He's like, yeah, your streak is still going. And I was like, oh my God, I bet you thought I was crazy when I said that, right? And he said, yeah, but it's so true. Like, literally, I was not even talking to anybody. Like, I was single, like single Pringle. Okay. And now I have a full-blown girlfriend. And that was a few weeks ago. So in less than like, oh my God, that was like less than 30 days of us going under contract, he had like a full-blown girlfriend. So I don't know if that's not a reason to want to work with me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Do not call the real estate commission on me. I was joking, but this has happened to me. I've had clients get pregnant on me. I had a client that, started dating somebody, and less than a year, she was like pregnant with that person. So, we closed on her house in October of last year, and she was like pregnant by like January or February of this year. So crazy. I'm not lying to you. I have a gift. Have a gift. Like, if you're seriously single and you want to buy a house and you're like, oh, I'm going to buy a house because I don't know. I'm going to buy a house by myself because I don't know if it'll ever happen for me. Girl, boy, all you got to do is hire me. You'll have a man, you'll have a woman by the end. You think I'm lying? I'm not. Okay, so my client didn't get here yet, so I'm in his room waiting for him. So the room's pretty cute. Sorry, this vlogging camera is super zoomed in, but here's the table. Here's my bag. I'm trying to see. Here's the office. Okay, so I'm just waiting for him to show up.
Fee to the lender's attorney. And then you're going to escrow your taxes and insurance. And then your credit for your aggregate adjustment. And then here, these are the title company charges. There's a $50 courier overnight delivery fee, a $5.50 escrow fee. And that's not for escrowing your taxes and insurance. That's for us escrowing funds and closing and insuring the transaction. And then you've got your lender title policy endorsements that they require of $142.30. Your lender's title policy of $100. The state of Texas charges $2 on every policy issued in the state. So
yay! This is so nice. Okay, I'm
all red.
They're taking some pictures. I should be interviewing you. How do you feel closing on your condo?
I'm turning red, first of all. Can you edit that?
No, I can't edit that, okay? You're going to have to deal with it.
It's exciting. It was, I'm glad that it's done, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward to moving in and a fresh place. So.
Yeah, nice. It was a long time coming, okay? Like, we're glad to be here. Yeah. It's a blessing, and
it's a lot. You did all like the legwork for me.
Oh yeah,
I didn't really have to do anything.
Yes,
it was
just give me all the credit. So. Yes, you hear that? Straight from the horse's mouth, okay? Straight from the horse's mouth. He said it, not me, okay? Hey guys, we are closed. They had like the client and his girlfriend. Yes, I said girlfriend, okay? He has like a full-blown girlfriend now. She was just joking, and she was like, I have a boyfriend because of you. They're the cutest, but we were supposed to go over their house so I could give them the keys because the agent had their keys in the lockbox. We actually ran into the sellers too on our way out because they were getting ready to sign in their paperwork.
25,000.
Sorry, I'm hot. They were getting ready to sign their paperwork, but they have to go pick up her kids. So I'm gonna just head over to the house, take the keys out of the lockbox and like leave them somewhere, and also leave their gift somewhere. Maybe I should leave it in the house. No, I won't do that. I'll leave his gift. But I'm just so glad that we closed on that house because, Lord, like nobody ever tells you the weird things that you can run into when you're closing on a home. Last week I had a client find out that her father was like so sick, and you know what? That's actually a story time. Let me tell you about that. My client, okay, so I'm trying to find the best way to put this. She doesn't work like she works 9 to 5, but sometimes she works other hours. So the lenders, they work 9 to 5, right? So when they need something, they're calling her, texting her during those 9 to 5 hours, but she can't she doesn't have like a lot of access to her phone and stuff when she's working. So they just tried to make it seem like she's dragging her feet, getting her paperwork in and all that stuff. And I think it's just like a miscommunication and everything, right? But long story short, we found out that my client's father was very, very sick, like very sick. My client's been dealing with that for months, and she didn't say a word to me. She didn't say a word to the lender. She didn't say a word to the builder, no, nothing. So everybody's just thinking like, gosh, does she like really want this house or not? Like, she's just taking her so long. She's taking her sweet time to get us the things that we need. So last week, shit really hit the fan. And I was like, oh my God, like, your father is really sick. And I said, hey, can you give me permission to let the builder know about this? I was a little bit scared because I didn't know what they were going to say. I didn't know if they were going to be like, well, look, this is now. What about before, you know? But I asked her, I said, hey, can I talk to the builder and let them know what's going on with you? So I said, look, my client is trying everything she can do to get her stuff in on time. Please give her at least until October 1st. Because prior to that, they said, we're not going to give her any more time. Like, we're not dragging this into October, okay? You're going to have to, look, if you can't close before October 1st, we're going to be selling this house to somebody else. And that was like the scariest thing, because my client bought her house for $320. And now that builder's not selling anything in that community for like under 400 something. So she has a lot of equity. Her house already appraised for like way over the value that she initially paid for it. So she has a lot of equity that she needs to protect. So she needs to close on this house. Long story short, I let the lender know what happened, and I said, look, if you guys can't give her at least until October 1st, I'm gonna have to speak to management, because my client's really having a rough time. Like, this is what's going on. So then I hear back today that they're giving my client until October 19th to close. And the builder's name is D.R. Horton. They're a really big builder here. This is why I will always like work with them, because I remember moments like this. And they could have very well said, nope, look, I'm sorry, tough shit, I'm sorry. But no, they understood, and they're giving her almost 3 more weeks to close. And I said, you know what? This is how you do business, okay? This is how you do business, because they could have sold this house and made over $100,000 more. And nobody would have even blinked an eye. Like, the next buyer would have paid that, because that's what's market value for that house now. But they said, no, this is what's right. We're going to give her more time. So now my client's in California, going to doctor's appointments and stuff with her father. And I said, look, it's handled. D.R. Horton said that, we had a conversation. They're going to give you more time, and the relief that she must feel. So that's just part of the job. Like, you never know what the hell's going to happen. This transaction that I had a closing on today, that was a crazy transaction. Like I said, we were supposed to close on the 9th, but the condo was underinsured, and the lender found that out when they were trying to get everything. But that was a long story. Like, it took them weeks to even get the information that they needed, because the HOA was so unresponsive. Like, look, it's not a walk in the park. Sometimes it's a walk in the park, and sometimes it's even easier than a walk in the park. Like, sometimes, like, I'm like, what did I even do here? Why am I getting paid? I barely did anything here. All I did was write the contract. This deal was so smooth. It went so well. And then there are deals where I'm literally like biting my nails until the end, because I don't know what the hell is going to happen. I literally have to like put on a problem solving hat. I have to put on my thinking cap, figure out how I'm going to get to the finish line. But we're here. So I have, how many more closings do I have this month? 2 or 3? Well, look, another closing in the books. I'm going to head over to the property right now to drop the keys off, and then I'm probably gonna just take myself out to lunch, because I deserve it, honey. I deserve it. I'm working hard out here in these streets, okay?
Okay, so here's the outside of the house.
I would take you into the house, but I don't know if it's really necessary. But yeah, this is just a really cute neighborhood in the West Austin area. It's by a bunch of stuff, so it's a really cool place to live. Oops, sorry, my camera turned off. That's why I was fighting so hard for this transaction to go through, because I really didn't feel like my client would find anything else like this condo in his price range. So it all worked out. I'm thanking the universe. And now I'm gonna head off to the next thing. I don't need y'all. I see y'all looking at me with your eyes. I see you judging. But I had to take a little detour. And now I'm at Homegoods. Don't ask me how I got here. Okay? It's like, you know what it's like? It's like when you're listening to a Drake song and then you get in your car and you're driving and somehow you end up at your ex's house. I just got in my car and somehow I ended up at Homegoods. I don't know how I got here. Anyway, I'm going into Homegoods. I gotta just take a little sneak peek, okay? Just see what's going on in there. Oh no. You have all the Halloween stuff. All the fall stuff. Oh no. They have Christmas stuff going on. Literally, it's not even end of September yet. Christmas? Okay, whatever. Man, this Homegoods is like damn near empty. Oh my god, there's like nothing in here. This was a waste. What do we think of this rug? It's $2.99, meat and turkey, 7 by 10. This doesn't look like but 7 by 10. Oh wait, no it is. That's cute. I don't know, I want something a little bit warmer. See, that's cute. That's huge. I think that's too big for my place. That's nice. I like that. I don't know. That might be too big too. I didn't find anything. Okay, this is cute. This is so cute. Maybe I might grab a few of these. They have this one. All you need is love, a cat, and wine. Maybe I'll grab a few of these for some clients. How much are these? $9.99. That's cute to add to a closing gift. Let's smell it. I don't really like the way it smells though. But it's still cute. How many more do they have? Oh, do I know any clients with cats? Ooh, this smells so good. Oh, this is really nice. I think I might have to get this one too. So far I've grabbed a bunch of candles and these note cards that I'm gonna write in. Like handwritten notes to give clients. But look at these cards. They're like same-sex marriage cards. Isn't that the cutest? I wish I had a wedding to go to. I already went to one last week. Look at this. It's 2 women, 2 men. That's so cute. This Homegoods is not hitting though. I think it's time to go. So absolutely nothing in Homegoods. I ended up just getting 3 candles that I showed you and some cards where I can write like personalized notes. So I'm just probably gonna give those to a few clients that I have waiting for their homes to be built. You know, just boost the morale a little bit. I'm really hungry. I need to figure out something to eat, but I don't really think there's anything good to eat around here except like more expensive food like steakhouses and stuff, and most of those aren't even open this time of the day, so maybe I'll just head home and find something. Okay, so I decided on Jack Allen's because they have a really good margarita and it's happy hour right now, so. You guys, my bill was only $12.99 because the quesadilla was half off. Would you be mine? I'm heading home, but I'm at a stoplight, but I live in the Avery Ranch area. I think it's still technically Austin zip code, but it's at that cusp between like Austin and Cedar Park. But Avery Ranch is really nice. Like, it is a bit far out. I'm probably gonna move back into Austin, but the golf course, I don't play golf. I'd love to eventually learn how to play golf. It's an expensive sport, but I've heard Avery Ranch is like a really great golf course here in Texas, so I want to check it out. I don't have any rich friends to take me to even a driving range, okay? So, but yeah, check it out. Check out Avery Ranch. Check out Cedar Park. Home prices have gone up really drastically.
Continue on West Palmer Lane for 1.5 miles.
Home prices have gone up over here drastically within the past year. I actually don't sell a lot of new construction here anymore just because of that. I would love to, but Cedar Park's really out of a lot of people's price range right now. A lot of the new construction homes are much larger, and they're anywhere from like $700 to like almost $900, almost $1 million. So you gotta have the coin to live in Cedar Park. So it didn't used to be that way, especially, like, to be honest with you, even maybe before spring, I had seen some new construction. I had looked at some new construction here in the 500s. Oh, who is this calling me? Okay, so it is much later. I just kind of got back home. I was on my way home driving, and my cousin called me to invite me to something, but I can't make it because I have to do a little bit of work right now. But yeah, that was my day. I do have a little bit more that I'm going to be doing this evening. I actually have to put some notes in my CRM, and then I've changed into my gym clothes because I really should go to the gym. I usually go to the gym like maybe 4 or 5 times a week, but I just kind of, these past few weeks, I just haven't felt very motivated. Oh no, somebody else is calling me. I'm gonna have to talk to you later. I'm home now. I was going to put some notes from some potential clients that I spoke to. I'm going to put some notes in the customer relationship manager, the CRM, and then I'm probably going to go to the gym, or maybe try to edit this video because I'm like super excited to edit this video for some reason. And I think that's about it. It's not always super glamorous, but today was a good day. Like I said, we had the closing, I went out for lunch, I did a little bit of shopping, I spoke to a family member, I'm gonna do a little bit of work tonight. Usually in the afternoons is when I like to try to call people, because to be honest with you, people between 5 and 7 p.m. or so, that's when people are usually home from work, so that's a good time to try to get in contact with people that you haven't been able to reach. So I might try to do that this evening, and then I'll probably head off to the gym, and that'll be my day. So that's it. anyway, you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.